First of all, we have the slogan, "Come and join us at the lake." And at Zeppelin University, we are quite young university. We are around 20 years old. And we think that learning should be an experience, not only sitting in the classroom, but also doing some case studies, have practical insights, connect with others. And what's also very important to us is that we offer new programs on a regular basis. So that, for example, AI becomes a topic nowadays, and we integrate that in our curricula. Yes, and what's also special about us is that we offer courses from different disciplines. So we are not a typical business school. And as I said before, the atmosphere at the lake is quite special. So who are we? I am the person on the left side of the slide. I'm Jenna. I'm responsible for the part-time master programs. And on the right side is Melanie Sessman. She is responsible for the role executive education at Zeppelin University. On the right, you can also find a QR code, which leads you to our website. We offer two types of master programs. Both of them are part-times, and our students are studying in a block format, which means that they are typically around 5 days on campus, once a month, and the other days they are free for work. As I said before, we are focusing on a very practical learning approach. We have small study groups that also interact with the professor. We also have an international academy, which is quite special. It's in South Africa, together with Cape Town University, and our students don't only go to university there, but also have some company visits. And we also want to develop the personality of our students, and of course their management skills. We offer two master programs. One is a more general master program in management. And the other program is a master in digital pioneering with a focus on AI and leadership. The management program is focused on advancing a sustainable change in organizations. The digital pioneering master is more focused on digitalization. But I think what's important to mention that both of them are management masters. And of course, you can work in various fields after finishing this study program. On this slide, you can find QR codes again, which lead you directly to our study programs. And you can also find an overview over the core modules in our study program. We have 12 modules within 21 months. As I said, it's part-time, so you can focus on your job most of the time. Both programs are open for all bachelor students. We only require a degree with 180 credits and also 1 year of professional experience. If you are studying a part-time bachelor degree, we can also talk about that experience as well. So that's Zeppelin University and its partner and its part-time programs at a glance. But what's very important is why learning is important. And we like to ask our students a question. are you ready to change yourself? Because we all know the environment is changing, our world is changing, the businesses are changing, and it's getting faster and faster. But what about you? And on the next slide, you can see the change curve. So, first of all, when you are in a change, you are quite shocked. And after you're over that shock, you kind of slide into a quite depressive phase. And afterwards, that's the good news. After this slow downturn, it's going up again. So you start to accept the change, to try something new, maybe, and then you're starting to integrate the change. And we think that it's very important to understand change as a as a chance and not as a shock. And this is how learning um, facilitates change, because our brain actually likes everything that we know already. So it's not that much into discomfort. But what's amazing that our brain is able to learn and to adapt. And when we start to learn, um, our neuroplasticity in our brain increases. And what's also very important, if you are learning, a safe environment facilitates learning and also change. Um, and I think what's important to mention is that learning facilitates change, since it shows that you are willing to adapt and to continuously improve yourself, and yeah, not are only stuck with the stuff you know already. So what we can say that continuous learning, especially when you are an adult, is very important. It doesn't matter if it's in your personal life or in your professional life. If you want to stay ahead, you should, from time to time, join some lectures. Because, yeah, our brain stays flexible when we make some new experience, get some knowledge, and yeah. I think, well, I'm having a look on the time. I finish off with our closing statement. So, at Zeppelin University, we think that learning is not a reaction to change, but it's a way to actually design change. Yeah, that's it from us.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, especially for the workaround with the handy. So we had the pleasure to learn from you personally about the contents. Yes. Um, maybe one information about the position of Zeppelin University. You talked about internationality. You go to 10 days, I believe, 10 days to South Africa. Yeah. Your main topic, as we learned from the slides in your studies, are the change process. It's the mindset you work on. Yes.
Well, I think it's actually the interdisciplinarity.
Yeah.
We just chose change as a topic and how learning facilitates change, since yeah, everything is changing around us, and we thought that we just have a look at that and not only introduce our study programs.
Yes, that's what I learned. That you position your studies as an interface between economy, between politics, communication, and administration. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So we can better imagine. And Zeppelin University, a private university, founded by Zeppelin by the enterprise. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Um,
have.
it, yeah, by the enterprise.
And you have
They also have a foundation, so it's actually it's Zeppelin Foundation, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a founder. And you have three research classes. That's digitalization, sustainability, and global networking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jenna, for these
Thank
insights
you.
into the program of Zeppelin University. Love to have you here and hope to see you again maybe when we do next scholarship conference.
Yeah. Enjoy your evening. Bye.
Thank you, Jenna.